You open your fridge, there's a box of milk inside. Looks normal, smells normal. Then you notice the date on the cap, expired yesterday, and suddenly your brain goes into full panic mode. Is it dangerous? Will I get sick? Or is this date just a suggestion? Every year, people throw away billions of dollars worth of perfectly edible food because of one tiny printed number. But here's the surprising truth: most expiration dates are not what you think they are. Today, we are breaking down what expiration dates really mean, where they came from, and why they quality control what we eat, even when the food itself hasn't gone bad. For most of human history, food didn't have dates at all. People trusted their senses. If bread was moldy, you didn't eat it. If milk smelled sour, you poured it away. Simple. Expiration dates only became common in the 20th century, when food started traveling long distances, sitting on shelves for weeks, and being sold to millions of people who had never met the producer. Companies needed a system to maintain consistent quality, perfect consumers, and protect themselves from lawsuits, so the dates were introduced. But here's the key point most people don't know: they were created as quality indicators, not hard safety deadlines. Most food packages don't have one expiration date, they have three different kinds, and mixing them up causes a lot of waste. First, best before. This is about quality, not safety. After this date, the food might lose flavor, texture, or freshness, but it's usually still safe to eat if properly stored. Second, use by. This one does matter for safety. It's used for highly perishable foods like fresh meat, fish, and some dairy products. After this date, harmful bacteria are more likely to grow. Third, sell by. This one isn't for you at all. It's for stores, telling them how long to display the product on shelves. So when people say this food is expired, they are often mixing up three very different meanings. Here's another surprising fact. In most countries, manufacturers choose the date themselves. They test food under controlled conditions: temperature, packaging, storage time, and then they select a date that guarantees the product still meets their quality standards, not necessarily the last safe day. To avoid legal risk, companies usually choose conservative dates, which means the food often lasts longer than the label suggests. This is especially true for canned foods, dry foods, and frozen products. That's why unopened canned goods can remain safe for years beyond their printed date. So, should you ignore expiration dates? Not completely. Dates matter for most: fresh meat, fresh seafood, and unpasteurized dairy. But for foods like pasta, rice, chocolate, honey, canned goods, and frozen items, time usually affects quality, not safety. Your senses still matter: smell, texture, appearance. A printed number doesn't magically turn food poisonous overnight. It's a guide, not a switch. Food waste isn't just about money. When edible food is thrown away, all the water, energy, and resources used to produce it are waste too. Understanding expiration dates can save money, reduce food wastage, and help you make smarter, more confident choices. So, the next time you hesitate before throwing food away, remember this: expiration dates were created to guide quality and reduce risk, not to replace common sense. Sometimes the most ordinary labels hide the most misunderstood truths. If this surprised you, like the video, share it with someone who always throw food away, just in case. And subscribe to Making Things Simpler, because the world makes more sense when we actually understand it.